I'm joined here today by the one, the only, of course, I'm talking about Diego Ferreira, set to take on Beneil Dariush in yet another big fight. It's time to kick off 2021 for him. What's going on, sir? How are you?
Doing great, doing great. Just here, at home and chilling a little bit after a great morning workout with my coach and getting my day started.
For sure. I know you had a big road trip last night and everything. How's everything
Yeah.
in the camp, man? How's the travel, the training? How's everything going?
No, the train's been great. The camp has been pretty smooth. We're chilling. Uh, I just come back from Fortis MMA. I felt real good training with my teammates over there. It's always a great experience training with them. New Jamie Jackson, all the others been coming up too. Uh, Mercy is gonna be fighting in the same car. I'm really happy that first time we've been fighting the same car. It's really interest for me.
How is it training at a big gym like Fortis? Because obviously they have a lot of good stuff, right? You have tons of training partners, obviously a great coach, and they have your meal sponsorship too, right? So you have your
Yeah,
ready to go. Like it must be a pretty good experience training over there.
yeah, it's pretty good because it makes something easy. Before I used to hustle and I try, especially find place to eat, what to eat. With Trifecta, it's easy to have in my meals. And over there at the gym, Forza MMA, we have everything. To funding grapplers to stand up fighters. It make much more a good scenario for me. Getting that type of work, get me ready for all those fights coming up, and just get me more excited than ever.
And so why do you choose to go from different areas like that? Obviously, Fortis is in Dallas. I believe now you said you're in South Texas. I mean, what's the reason for all this traveling, and why not try to get everybody maybe in one place?
For me, because it's like I always live in South Texas, all the way to RGV. But when I started doing MMA, I never have a gym. I always train by myself, with my own students. Exactly. That's why I was doing more jiu-jitsu. I don't have the coordination to, like, not coordination, the knowledge to 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 train my stand up, and train my wrestling. And with Coach Safe, like, it helped me a lot, with my other coach too, Coach Rick, uh, Coach Rick Avendano, Arlen Gaza, now working on my wrestling. Abram Toho is working on my Muay Thai now. It's got easy because they are here, you know. But with Coach Safe, I have to drive over there, and too, I have more bodies, and all the guys are tough, just tough training every single time, and I like it. I like to be there around the guys. I wish I could go more after, you know, like, it could be closer, but you know, but I still like 9 hours driving. Sometimes I flew in, sometimes I can fly in to Dallas, but the driving uh get me more focus, to get there and prepare myself and to really put all the work I need to put it.
And so you're going to be taking on Beneil Dariush. Obviously, it's a pretty big name. Last time out, you had former champion Anthony Pettis. Keep that going with Beneil. What was your reaction when they came to you and said, Beneil was going to be the next guy for you?
I was kind of really excited now because that was my first loss. It was my first loss in my career, a professional career. Uh, as a mixed martial art, I really kind of like, whoa, because I not call him out on the last time when the Charlie the Bronx pulled out the fight, and I was just like, hey, I'm here. If they want to use me, I'm here. I'll be good. I was in a good weight cut, and I was already dropping weight pretty good, and I saw the opportunity, but don't happen. You know, and I think now he saw it. That, like, now they uh the matchmaker saw it, like, hey, that's thinking it's gonna be a good fight, because the last fight was my fault, too. Like, the last fight, I took the short notice. I was looking more to see my family in Brazil than really to get the fight, to really
Yeah.
to fight. That's how things did go. But I'm not complaining, I was not given skills, and I'm not giving skills. I'm just, he took the fight. He took the fight. He was 50-50 vote, But I think this time we're gonna be more focused on each other, in each other game, especially because he improved so much, and I did too. And I think we're gonna have we're gonna put a good show, and it's got me more excited than ever.
How different do you feel Dariush is this time now compared to last time you took him on? 'Cause you guys fought what 5, 6 years ago, and since then, a lot of people saw him as a grappler. Now we're seeing him knock guys out. Like, is this? Are there a lot of similarities to the first time you fought, or is he starting to look completely different?
No, he started to look completely different now. He's a more a stand-up fighter now. He go to brawl,
Yeah.
It's 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 really interesting because this his last two wins was like a super spectacular finish. The comeback, and another one the spin fist. I was impressed. I have a fighter like I like when the diversity, the fighter put in the work, and now he's the same. He's kind of really working on his way on be a grappler. Now he's really a stem that fighter, and get me excited more because that's what I think we're gonna put the show. Like, we're gonna put a good fight because I think we're gonna go to look for the finish, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna be completely different for the last time.
How much more exciting is it for you knowing that his style now? We see him; he's brawling. He's not afraid to go toe to toe with you. I assume for you, you go into a fight like that, there's a potential for a bonus and stuff like that. And at the same time, it makes the fight pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's something you always looking, like to really fight somebody like that, not just uh be looking for the ground game, or just wrestle or be on a cage or anything like that. Like it's get more excited because we gotta put everything. We never is gonna the fight is gonna go like this or the fight gonna go like that. You know, we change complete our styles to be a grappler now to be like complete a stand up fighter, and I think that we gonna put that between, like we're gonna go to toe and see who's gonna be the best on that night.
When you rematch a guy like Beneil, who you lost to last time you guys fought, do you feel like you have any extra stuff to prove to yourself? Like whether it's, like to tell yourself, this whole time I could have beaten him or anything like that. Do you have any? Does that give you any extra sort of motivation or anything like that?
No, not really. Like the way I say, like I took the fight in short notice. He accept, he was more prepared than me, and that's how he won. You know, but I don't put no pressure on top of me because I feel like we are now on different paths. He got to the rank one time. He's getting back again. I might my is this is my first time getting to the rank, and I want to see how far I can go, but besides that, no pressure at all. I gotta take more like like another fight, just another fight. I'm focused to get my win, working on my stuff, and see how far we can go on the rounds.
And so, how important is this fight for you in your career? Because last time out, we mentioned you got the former champion, which set you up in the rankings. Now you fight this guy, and at this point, you're trying to get that title shot. How important is a victory for you at this point in your career?
It's really important because it's my way up. I need to get somebody tough like that. I think that's how uh the matchmakers putting right now to see if he really deserve to be what I am, because Anthony Pettis is not no more on a UFC. You know, I think right now I have to I have to prove if I'm really qualified to be on the place, and I think I take like that. I take that that's gonna be my main focus, you know, and I want to see how far I can go to get close by the title shot.
So you were supposed to fight Drew Dober 2 times in 2020. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Do you feel like Dariush is a bigger fight than Drew Dober for you?
Uh, I think the same. I take the same challenge, like both the guys are uh real danger fighters, Dober, he was just explosive, like and really diversity fighter. I think the same way is the Rouge, and I just take it like that. Like I gotta think like they are a fighter to be ready to fight. It doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what. We have to be ready.
And so, what kind of fight are you expecting in this one? 'Cause it's weird, right? Because Beneil's capable of anything, and so are you. I mean, it could be a big grappling one, it could be a back and forth brawl. What kind of fight are you expecting out there?
I expect like to be like a throw down fight. You know, it's gonna be like really like put the highlight 2021 on the line now. You know, that's be start my year with the good way, and just be more excited than ever.
All right, one last question for you, kind of an easy one. You're going to hear it a million times if you haven't already, but how do you see yourself getting the victory against Dariush?
I see myself moving on a division, and I hope we get a great fight again. You know, and I really want to get this win. You know, that's the most I can say.
All right, there we go. Well, we look forward to it. It's going to be a great fight. Obviously, you know that. Thank you so much for the time, sir. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you very much.